Destiny Black, and this informative speech is to better educate you on breast cancer. Cancer is the second leading cause of death among women, and breast cancer is the second leading diagnosed cancer. In my lifetime, I have witnessed 2 women suffer and fight against this cancer. Both were strong and are now survivors. Breast cancer is a vicious cancer that can claim many lives. If caught early, it can be easier to fight. First, I'm going to talk about how breast cancer corrupts breasts and where the cancer normally hides. I'm going to explain how many victims it claims every year and where in the community it usually hits hardest. Next, I'm going to talk about possible symptoms associated with this cancer, and finally, I'm going to explain the treatments and therapies available to someone with this cancer. Cancer in any shape or form has no known cure. It can take hold of any part of the body and it does not discriminate. Cancer occurs when cells in the body divide without control, and if the cells keep dividing, massive tissue forms. This is a growth or tumor. The word cancer refers to malignant tumors. This can then spread to nearby tissue or other parts of the body. Breast cancer is a disease where cancer grows in the breast tissue. Typically, it develops in the ducts. This is the tubes that carries the milk to the nipple, or the lobules, the glands that make the milk. Many think that only women can get breast cancer, although men can get it too, and it can be more aggressive. In 2011, breast cancer claimed almost 39,000 lives. It is estimated this year that 233 women will be diagnosed, along with 2,000 men, and of these, 40,000 will die. This means that 1 out of 8 women will be diagnosed, and 1 in 3 will die. The cause of breast cancer is unknown, though research shows there are certain risk factors associated with this disease. Factors include being a female, over 50, history of breast cancer in your family, changes in breast tissue, such as radical scar formation, your race if you're Caucasian, increased exposure to estrogen, increased breast density, and overuse of alcohol. As with any cancer, breast cancer is gruesome, and its symptoms are just the beginning warning signs of what is to come. Depending on the stage of breast cancer a person is in, their symptoms can vary. This is the hardest time for people to tell that they have cancer, because even if they do carry one of the 2 symptoms, they're so minor, it goes unnoticed. However, once the cancer starts maturing, a person can have any number of major issues. During this time is when lumps or thickening in or near the breast occur. They can also be present in the underarm, as fully developed breasts extend in this area. It can also be present on the back of the neck. Other indications include change or shape and size of breast, nipple inversion, nipple discharge, swollen, red, or scaly breast, and or pain in any area of the breast. Other issue is that these symptoms can be caused by less serious health problems, and people or even their doctors may not notice it. Upon finding out that a person has breast cancer, they will offer a number of different therapies and treatments. First, a person must have a staging test conducted on themselves. This will show how far the cancer has spread and how severe it is. Depending on how severe it is, their treatments will then vary with how severe they are. Typically, they're designed to attack the body. These include chemo, biological, hormonal, and radiation treatments. An additional issue and tragedy is that any of these therapies can cause problems of their own. Surgeries include lumpectomy, simple or radical mastectomies, sentinel lymph node biopsy, and axillary lymph node dissection. Any person in the world is susceptible to breast cancer, and although there is no known preventative measures a person can take, there are preventative measures a person can take. Mammograms are the most common widely used tests, and if you're over the age of 40, you should have one conducted annually. Other methods of testing are clinical breast exams and self-examinations. Self-examinations are easy, and even teenagers should perform these. If breast cancer is caught early, it can make all the difference to someone's life. It is important to know where in the population breast cancer strikes hardest, where in the breast to check for, what symptoms to look for, and what treatments are available for you. It is important to know all these things because I believe that time is of the essence when fighting cancer. If it is suspected, breasts need to be examined immediately. This could just change the odds from victim to survivor. The community must check themselves and educate others on the importance of checking for cancerous symptoms. Otherwise, without a cure, the death toll for breast cancer will never come down.
Hi.